Yes, boys, what's going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Tottenham Hotspur Career Mode, and we have a crazy episode today. Of course we do, because it's going to be the second part of the January transfer window, and having some time spent outside of playing this save, I've decided that we're actually going to do a lot of business in this window. We're going to make stuff up a little bit. We're going to go a bit crazy, but I do have a reason why. And that reason is we are currently top of the Premier League, so I feel like now we should be making sure that we have the squad that is capable of potentially winning it. We're in a title race for the first time here as Tottenham manager, and I don't want to fumble the bag by not bringing in the correct players in order to help us do what we need to do to win the league. And I firmly believe if we're going to bring players in, we're going to have to let players go. And it's unfortunate, but there's going to be some losses. And the first one is at centre-back. It's going to be Murillo. It hasn't gelled for us. It hasn't worked. How often have you heard me even talk about Murillo? Van der Ven obviously is the stud. Mies is a brilliant backup. And I'm starting to think that Howard Bellis now is actually probably a brilliant backup. He's just not grown as much as I really would have wanted him to. I'm really frustrated that he's not grown more, but I feel like he's backup at this stage. So if Howard Bellis is backup, Mies is backup, we're a team fighting for the league, we need another centre-back. Murillo, it hasn't worked. I'm glad he took rotation, but I don't know. I've just not gelled with him. So Murillo is going to be up on the chopping board, is nearly what I just said. Brain's still at work, but on the chopping list. We're going to absolutely change nothing about the wings. We're going to change absolutely nothing in the centre of the park as well. But we are going to let Dejan Kulusevski go. It's been a long time of umming and ahhing on what we should do. And I absolutely love Kulusevski. He's probably someone we'll sign in another save, but this just hasn't been the one for him. Angel Gomez, for me, is just far better, and so is James Maddison at this stage. Now, I'm not saying we won't sell anybody else, but those are the two players that I've been thinking about that we're going to get off the books. Now, who we bring in, I don't know. We already know that we need an improvement at centre-back to what we already have. Someone who can match up to Van der Ven. We haven't had that since Romero, when you guys might have been right, but I'm never going to admit it. And now, since we haven't had that, we need to go and find that. So that's what I'm going to do. We have a 2-week period here where I can go out and try and do that. And then as for other positions in the team, I'm not that fussy. I'm not that picky. I'm not that sure we need anyone. If there is someone who catches my eye, I will sign them and I will bring them in. But the main thing in this episode is getting those two players off the books and us bringing in a star centre-back. So, as per usual, strap yourselves in, get yourselves a bev. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. We might have hit 10k by the time this one comes out. We might not have done, but bloody hell. Well done to us. Let's get into this episode and let's see what kind of chaos happens here in the January window. Now, if you didn't watch the last episode, yeah, this happened. This was a thing. 2 red cards. Hey, look, it happens. Van der Ven and Bakayoko. 2 of our star players in the team will not be taking part. I think, is it 2 matches? I feel like it's 2 matches. I'm going to go with Mies. Bakayoko for... Is it Brennan Johnson? It might be new, so I don't know if I'm going to play Brennan Johnson yet. I still haven't decided if we're keeping him. I just don't want to commit to selling him just yet, but I do think if we get some good bids in, that he's probably going to leave. He's probably going to leave the club as well, and then that might make some room for us to sign another winger. Now, we're going to start seeing offers come in as this episode starts. Austin's going to have his 900th offer, but these are 2 players I am not willing to sell. Vanderson, that's going to be a no. I actually prefer Vanderson to Pedro Porro. And then the Destiny Doji one is, I do like Ravella. I do, but no, it doesn't make sense. I mean, Udogie fills a really important position on this team, and we're stacked at centre mid. I don't need Ravella. So even more bids coming in, more bids for players that we haven't put on the transfer list. Pedro Porro this time, we're going to reject that one. Newcastle, our bogey set. That's who we had the 2 red cards to. By the way, boys, we actually had a pretty good episode last time out, but 2 red cards there. We have absolute key games. I mean, this stretch here might just be the entire episode, because I'm probably gonna sim these 2 games, but do the sim where I can jump in if needed. Maybe sim the Wolves game. I'm gonna play the Inter game, try and get some revenge. I'm gonna play the Chelsea game there, and then we got the end of the deadline day, and then maybe we will breeze through some games after. But I'm not so sure yet. I'm not so sure if we'll do post-com in this episode or not either. That will probably make the editor happy. But yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to do post-com in this episode just because there's so much to do in terms of being live. The first game of the episode then was against Burnley, and all we can muster up is a 2-2 draw. It is a game that we dominated, and I was looking to bounce back from the Newcastle result. We're going to see Diomande scoring for us, and of course Maddison again. He's been on fire in terms of in front of goal, but unfortunately we couldn't get the job done. They managed to take a point from us. And that means straight off the bat then, after the first game of the episode, we're already going to be knocked off a top spot. But it's going to be a very close title race, I believe, this season. So we just need to make sure we can stay in it for as long as possible. And we can finally get a transfer bid in here then for Murillo. It's going to be for Bournemouth. I'm just going to accept it. I'm happy for him to go. He's still 24, so he's still got a very bright career ahead of him. I guess it might not be Bournemouth because Nottingham Forest have come in for him now. He could be heading back. Fair enough. He could go back to Forest. Manchester United for Kulusevski. There is no way I am selling him to an enemy. He's going. He's not going there, though. Okay, so Murillo in the end said, screw Nottingham Forest, not going back there. I'm happy to move forward and go to Bournemouth. And we've had a very good relationship with Bournemouth. Several loans there, several deals with them, and that's going to continue. Second game of the episode then is going to be against Monaco in the Champions League. And we're going with this sim. We need to win this game. We're 5th in this league right now. We're going to see Van der Ven restored back to the team. We're also going to see Bakayoko, who's 87 rated now, back to the team. And we're going with this sim again because I actually really like it. Now, someone has suggested tactical view, and maybe I could get on board with that. Diomande nearly bagging a goal. Wasn't Diomande, it was Bonnie nearly bagging a goal there. That would have been a nice way to start this game. Again, we can jump in if need be. I'm enjoying this sim. I'm enjoying this style because we can see what's going on. And we can have involvement if we want to have it. So let me know how you guys feel about this. But this gives me more Football Manager vibes, which I've always wanted FIFA. Diomande does score. I've always wanted FIFA to feel more like Football Manager, if it ever could do. Now, tactical view is an option. So let's just jump in here and see what... Oh, that's an awful camera. Can I change this camera? Right, so do you have more options in tactical view? Oh, I can change tactical stuff. I don't know what's going on though. They just hit the woodwork, but I can't see. This is terrible. This is terrible. Surely there's a different camera. Surely there is a... Oh no, I'm changing stuff. I'm changing stuff that I shouldn't be changing. Go back to no. Go back to balanced. Go back to balanced. Are we gonna score here? I like this. You can see on the pitch it's changing stuff. The problem is, how is there no other camera angle than this? Okay, so I'm starting to figure it out slowly. I've been playing around. We can actually view it like this, and then we can chop and change it. You have to press square or X or something. I don't know, look. But we've managed to get it in this view. So this is just an option. That was scrappy, but this is just an option that we have out there. I mean, I can't really see much there. That we have out there if anyone ever wants us to play with this kind of camera angle and kind of judge it this way. Madison's going to float that one into Bonnie. We need a second goal here. I would love a second goal. We will watch up to the half, and then I'm going to jump back to the other sim. But this is an option, and I genuinely want your guys' feedback on it. Because with a little bit of tweaking and figuring out, that could be a good option for us to watch games that way. Oh, we're through here. Bonnie, go on. Slip it back at the net. Of course it's Bonnie. This man is special. 2-0 Tottenham. This puts us through in the top 8. So this is actually a massive victory if we can win it. It means we're going to go through top 8, which means we skip a round. Which, I mean, that is... Some people might not think that's a big bonus. That is genuinely a huge bonus because that extra round is... We're going in there with Bonnie again. That extra round is awful to play. You do not want to be playing that extra round. We do beat Monaco 2-1 in the end. I mean, that's a really good result for us, not having to play in the next round. I still want to play the Inter game, just kind of for revenge. We're going to come out here and we're going to have an offer for Speaking of Inter, Kulusevski. Can I negotiate? I feel like he's worth more. Let's go and try and negotiate. Let's try and get some more money out of this. Let's squeeze some more pennies out of this one. Because 50 million does sound nice, but I feel like he's worth more. I'm not sure he's worth 70 million. I mean, what have they done to this screen? Can you... I can't see the damn number now when I press triangle. How have they made this worse? How physically have you made that worse? I want to go 60 million. Let's see if they'll bump up by 10. They're pretty firm on the 50, but I think I can get 55. But I can't see the number 5, can I? EA. Oh my God, why do they keep doing dumb stuff to this game? Do you know what? We're just going to accept it. Kulusevski's not been playing, so he probably shouldn't get the maximum fee that you would get for him. But yeah, he's going to go to Inter Milan. He's going to go back to Italy. Of course, he was at Juve before he joined us. And I'm not going to replace him because I don't feel like right now we need to. And I would rather he went to Inter than Aston Villa because I hate playing against them and I don't want to play against them with him in the team. Let's go take a look now, though, at who we've got on the board here for potential centre-back replacements. Now, we do actually have a wealth of options. And I have seen that Diomande has been requested in a hashtag Ask Yorkie. So why not put this one up right now? It makes the most sense. Yorkie, I love your videos. Keep it up. I appreciate all the kind comments that you guys give me. And he goes on to ask the question. What do I think of Luis Openda from RB Leipzig? Absolute beast. If we needed a striker, he would definitely be high on the list. So would Maramouche. He looks really good as well. He's exciting in real life. He could play out wide also. But then reinforcements for the back line. Tapsoba is one I've signed quite a few times, so I'm not particularly wanting to sign him, but I really like Diomande. I think he is a great suggestion, and this comment kind of made me just have a little bit of a trigger in my head where I went, actually, we probably do need to reinforce the back line. And that's when we've made the decision that let's come in and let's look at who we could get. My problem with Diomande is that he's at Real Madrid. So let's take a look at Madrid and let's take a look at their defensive options, because depending on who they have as defensive options can kind of make us have a better decision. So they've still got Christian Romero. He's still there. They've got Bremer and they've got Diomande. See, this is my problem. When I look at Real Madrid, I don't feel like they've got enough there for me to be able to go and take Diomande from them. And considering we're not really at the level of Real Madrid right now, I feel like that would be the wrong move to make. So I am feeling like I might be leaning towards trying to sign Hincapié. I feel like he could be a beast, right? Hincapié is someone who's been suggested quite a few times. I feel like we're challenging for a league title. We've already gone through in the Champions League. Surely at this stage, we are the kind of team that could take away this kind of player from Bayer Leverkusen, and he is still at Bayer Leverkusen. So they've rejected a bid from Roma. I wonder what they offered. I'm going to go in for him. I'm going to go in for Hincapié. This could be a huge deal. He's left-footed. Van der Ven's left-footed. I may have made a massive mistake here. We're going to go in and do the bid. I'm getting really irritated by this, but why have they done this, boys? Why have they done it so you can't see the number you're swapping to? Just leave it all white. I mean, that 400 grand more, I absolutely will pay that, Xavi, but that's really irritated me. Now, before we negotiate contract, I need to know how Van der Ven is with his other foot. He's 3-star. I can't do it, can I? My two best defenders are left-footed centre-backs. This is a problem. Can I see Hincapié's weak foot? Could he play on the right-hand side? I don't really like the idea of doing that. And his weak foot's worse than Van der Ven's. This deal for Hincapié is gone. It's gone. I'm not going to do it. We're going to walk away from that one. So now we are right back to square one when it comes to centre-back. Now, a lot of people did want Todibo. A lot of people did want Lukoy. So maybe I start looking at them two again. They're not really who I wanted. I tell you what, Antonio Silva wouldn't be a bad shout. Oh, my brain is screwed after that. I was set. I decided who we wanted. It was between him and Diomande, but now maybe we're going for Antonio Silva. I'm going to get some more scout reports back before we do anything. While we're waiting for those scout reports to come back, though, we do have this game against Wolves, and I am very conscious that we need to be bouncing back in the league here. Of course, Wolves have Solanke, which always makes me a little bit sad because what Dom Solanke could have been. But we have Bonnie up front today, and he is in fine goal-scoring form. Angel Gomez back in the team. He's in fine goal-scoring form as well as he nearly scores early on in this one. Let's see if we can go and beat them. Wolves actually beat us 1-0 last time we played them as well. So this actually isn't an easy game. They're kind of struggling in the league right now, but this is not an easy game. So if we could take 3 points here, that would be huge. I do feel like if we keep dropping points, we're going to push ourselves out of the title race before we've even made this big signing. I mean, there is still big games in the Champions League to go, but I really want us to be in the title race. Oh my God. Dominic Solanke just destroyed that defense. Absolutely destroyed it. Had them both on toast. They're going to take the lead. It's 1-0 Wolves. I'm not happy. But there's time, and we can always jump in if need be. That was a pretty decent balling, was it? We fire off a shot here. Diomande, good footwork. You can't do what Solanke just did. We're going to lose the ball. That's frustrating. Well, they're playing some decent, clean balls. They're in again. It's Solanke again. He's not offside. It's 2-0. I'm jumping in. We have a mountain to climb now. What are the lads playing at? Dominic Solanke's on for a hat-trick right now. We've just had our backline absolutely torn a new one. Bonnie in over the top. Angel Gomez. Oh, unlucky. I'm jumping in here, but I might not be able to bring this back for us. I'm not going to lie. This is not going to be an easy game to bring back. And if we are to turn this one around, it's going to have to be in the second half. That was not a good half of football for Tottenham. Can we make this 3-2? I'd be reluctant to say I think we can. But we might be able to. And a goal early on would help us. Bunny, pick it out the net. That man scores yet again. It's an assist from Bakayoko. What a finish this is from Bonnie, though. He takes it so calmly. And we won back, and won back so early. Maybe 3-2 isn't completely out the window. Angel Gomez fires that one up there to Bakayoko. Good footwork from him. Bakayoko still. Ball rolls it inside. Bakayoko! Oh, of course it's Bakayoko! It is 2-2 all of a sudden. What a way to fight back into a game. It's not been long, has it? We've scored 2 in quick succession. I must admit, since we jumped in, it does feel like the clock's going slower than it normally would do. But who cares? We are back in this game, and we are back with a chance of winning it. We need another, though. And we do not want to concede another. That's a big save from Vicario. They're going to loft that one all the way back there. So let's just stay calm and let's reset. Luka Modric steals that one perfectly. Luka. Can he play a good ball on? Ooh, that wasn't bad. That was close. Bakayoko, is that a good ball on? Is that a good ball on? Get to it. Get to it. Oh, that's lovely. That is absolutely lovely. I genuinely am in love with Bakayoko. Angel Gomez! It's the little man with the header. It's 3-2. We do have a comeback against Wolves. Are we for once going to be on the right side of a 3-2 result? I can feel it, boys. What a ball in for Bakayoko. That's, by the way, his second assist and he's got a goal. Man of the match, Bakayoko there. But Angel Gomez, he's so short. How's he won this header? I have no idea. But God, am I happy. I made some subs now. And Nusa. Is that a ball over there to Velez? It is. Touch. Volley? Oh, never mind. I went for something crazy. Another goal there would be insane. We've been absolutely all over them. Absolutely all over them. It's pretty crazy how much we've dominated here. And this is going to be Vanderson going in with a shot. Bentley with a save. I feel like this game's already over. We might jump back to the sim, though, just for the realism and to be fair, because we started this one in the sim. And I feel like we've done what we needed to do. We've jumped in. I can't believe we've actually scored the goals. I'm going to be honest with you, boys. I didn't think when we jumped in, we were going to be able to score them. I would have probably been happy with just getting one of them. But the fact that we scored them all has made me extremely happy. Gomez into Velez. Oh my God, that was nearly 4. 3-2 is how it ends, though, and it is a second half comeback for Tottenham. I cannot believe how we got dominated by Dominic Solanke. Look at him, he's devastated in that first half. And then that comeback was insane. It really showcased the talent of some of our front players. Angel Gomez being one of them. That's why I love to have him in the team. Ooh, that is massive. We needed those 3 points. Dejan Kulusevski is out the building, boys. It's been emotional. He's been great in years gone by for me. And it's not that he's been bad this year, but I felt his lack of pace for the first time this time round. And I've gelled with Maddison, whereas I didn't gel with Maddison last time round, so Kulusevski saw more game time. It is a shame. He's going to Inter. We play Inter next, and we still need a centre-back. Oh, my God, lads. It appears Real Madrid are open to negotiating. They're looking to get rid of Diomande, but it's for Pedro Porro. And you guys really like Pedro Porro, and I mean, you guys fought for him to be in the team. You didn't want me to sell him. And as much as it pains me to do this, I am going to reject this one. I know how much you guys love him, and I would love to get that deal done with Diomande. But does this now mean that Diomande is up on the chopping block? And that Real Madrid are going to be willing to listen to offers? Because I'm still waiting for a couple of scout reports to come back. Tadebo's looking pretty good at this moment in time. But that does make me think that they're willing to negotiate with Diomande. That genuinely does, right? They put him up. And yeah, it's not working out. Diomande wants first team football and Brenner and Romero are starting. Well, maybe that means we go in. I think that is just opening the door, in my eyes, for us to be able to negotiate this deal with Diomande, because it kind of shows that Real Madrid don't want him there. I'm going to offer... Did it say I could get him for 30 million? I feel like it did. Archie Gray, absolutely not. Let's go 35.3 million, and I'll get the deal done. Oh my God, boys. Diomande, what a signing this could be. I'm devastated about the Hincapié stuff. He would have been a beast as well, but no one's replacing Van der Ven in my team. He is untouchable. And he's going to be finding himself with a new defensive partner, boys. Our new number 5, Diomande, has signed for Tottenham. What a massive deal this one should turn out to be. He is definitely going to be our starting right centre-back. Let me know down below what you think about this one, boys. I know this is one that you guys wanted me to get done. It was a 5-year contract, and I'm paying him exactly the same. I'm sorry, Hincapié. I'm going to pay him exactly the same as what he was earning at Real Madrid. And guess what? We got the deal done just before this Inter Milan game. Yes, so he's going to be starting in this game against Inter Milan. They're going to be together for the first time, Diomande and Van der Ven, and I cannot wait. Apart from that move is probably what you'd expect from us. Let's see if we can go and get some revenge, this time at home against Inter. Now, I completely forgot that when you play Inter Milan and you're Tottenham, the kits are just a little bit clashy. They're just a little bit, but we could be in here early. Go on, Bonnie. Good touch. Good touch. Volley! Oh, thought it was going to be special. I forgot they had Alisson in there. This is genuinely a really stacked Inter Milan squad, but we are in good form, and I could just hope and pray that we are going to come out of this one with a win. Diomande's first game also, with a very familiar backline for us. Whole Inter Milan here at the start. Diomande up against Robertson. God, imagine he gives away a penalty. Ollie Watkins' shot is saved by Vicario. Cannot be giving away penalties. Absolutely cannot afford for that to happen. We need to be controlled in this game. And maybe don't give away any red cards. Maybe that would be a benefit for us. Wow, we have barely touched the football this first half. And I can't help but think if we're going to score, maybe it needs to be a breakaway. But I actually think we need to be controlled with the football in this game. Backy, oh God, trying it. Randers stole it into Bunny. Beautiful. He's on. He's on. Oh, what a save from Alisson. Pressure from the centre-back on him, but that's a big-time save from Alisson. They're the moments we're going to need in this game in order for us to, like, pick anything away from this one, because they really do look good here early on. Oh, Watkins has done Diomande. Watkins did Diomande. Watkins goes through. He couldn't beat Vicario, and now... hopefully, we can get some bodies back here. Zielinski, sorry. We seem to have been able to reset. And maybe, just maybe, we can have a bit of a break on here now. Bakayoko, probably wondering what happened to his teammate and why he hadn't made the run on. Gomez, over. Bakayoko couldn't slide it back across. Bastoni still in that back line for Inter. Watkins in behind. He's having a bit of a fun day so far. Him and Lautaro have linked up really well. Lieme in behind. What can he do? He's so quick. Oh, keep it. Keep it, Lieme. Keep it. Keep it, Lieme. Keep it, Lieme. Through the legs. Oh, it's beyond the post. I went for through the legs. He's put it beyond the post. That was a really good chance. Oh, my God. That was actually super close. I can actually feel it when we're on the breakaway with Adieme, Bunny, Bakayoko, Gomez. This is a new age of Tottenham, boys. And when we're on a breakaway, it does feel like a lot of the time we're going to cause some damage. Oh, we might have lost out here. That's a thunderbolt shot from Zielinski. They're going to take the lead. That feels like it's against a run of play. It feels like it's out of nowhere. Oh, that's so frustrating. Inter Milan have the lead yet again against us. They're such a hard side to play against, boys. This is a absolutely beautiful finish. Van der Ven tried to block it to no avail. Zielinski makes this one 1-0. Okay, but there's still plenty of time. We're just seen in that Wolves game we can get back into matches. I felt pretty dangerous in this game so far. And they're quite wide open at the back. Is that good ball into Bonnie? Oh, nearly. It's been a very slow second half so far, but we finally get ball in behind here. Bakayoko's going to look to slide it in. Bonnie had to do something crazy there, didn't he? It just way too much for him to do. And at the start of this second half, we don't really look like we're applying enough pressure, but plenty of time left in the game and only one goal between us. Bakayoko wants to stab that ball up to Bonnie. Oh, I thought he was going to take it. Bonnie does! cross. Oh, it's beyond the post. That would have been a wonderful finish. That would have been such a good goal. I'm not going to make any changes just yet. I still got faith in these boys. Bonnie pumps that one out wide to Bakayoko. Bakayoko still looking for some help. Oh my God, he's done so well. Bakayoko slides it across. He knew he had an oncoming man, but it was just not enough power. He's a bit out of stamina. He's run and run and run this game, and we are starting to run out of steam a little bit there up top. Kulusevski coming on. He's the enemy now, boys. Kulusevski on for Inter Milan. And I'm making a bunch of subs. It's time for the rest of these boys to have an opportunity. Probably the biggest one is Son up top. Can he have a magical moment? Madison now wants it in behind. Oh, he's got in Son. Son. Oh, Bastoni's too good. He just is too good. That was nearly a magical moment for him. Diomande slides it in behind. Does he get to it? Udogie still. Needs somebody. Son! He comes on, he scores! Destiny Udogie plays the ball in behind. And our captain, Heung-min Son, boys. He's going to make it 1-1 here against Inter Milan. We can hang with the big boys. We are proving that. We are showing that time and time again in these games. We're showing where we're at. We're showing what we've built to. Oh, boys. Man, this is insane. What ball in from Udogie. Allison didn't read it. Son taps it in. I said it when I brought him on. Could he have a magic moment? Could he do something special? And that is exactly what Son has done for us in giving us a point out of this game. We didn't even need a point, but it's just more about showing what we could do. And this is definitely a good result for us. Somehow Kulusevski. Let's not have any drama, Kulu. Let's not have any drama, mate. Barella. I mean, I'd just like the whistle, ref. We played a lot of time. Don't need to play anymore, do we? That's it by Van de Ven. We can kick it away. Full-time whistle. Son's late goal rescues a point here for us. This is a big win against Inter. It shows really what we're made of. And it also sees us finish 4th in the Champions League group. Manchester City top with Inter Milan as well, neck and neck on points. And then we're neck and neck on points with Real Madrid. What a turn up for the Bucks that is. Rangers as well scrape through without having to play that extra round. And then, of course, there'll be a bunch of teams now that may go through, may not go through, that we will play next time round. We don't have to worry about that competition now for quite a while. We can turn our attention now to the league. We've got the Carabao Cup there. I think that might be the semi-final. It's got to be close to the semi-final. That's got to be the quarter-final. And then, yeah, we've got a huge run of games. We're going to have Chelsea next. We've got the end of the deadline day. Let's see in my head if there's any more business I want to do. And after browsing the transfer list, I actually don't think that there's anyone that we need to sign. I think the club is looking pretty good right now. I think the addition of Diomande is perfect. If we don't achieve some of the goals we want to do this year, then maybe in the summer we will go insane. But I feel like for right now, I'm happy with the squad. But of course, as per usual, we are going to have some hashtag Ask Yorkies. I did one already earlier just because it kind of fit the meta of what we were doing. And it shows, right? Diomande was recommended. We went and signed Diomande. But we do have some more. Another player suggestion one or two player suggestions. Almost 10k is how he starts it. And I cannot believe that we're that close to 10k. Yeah, it's just mental to me. You should consider adding Semedo or Gertrude to the team. And now scouting both of them. Semedo he's an absolute beast, boys. Let's be honest. Like, the stuff that he's doing for Brighton this year is just absolutely insane. I don't see him sticking around at Brighton for too long. I think the guy is a fantastic player. Let's see what happens to him in the future. I'm definitely going to scout him. My big issue for Semedo right now is he's striker or right wing, and I'm really happy with Bonnie, and I'm so happy with Bakayoko, best player at the club by a country mile. Now, I'm tempted to get rid of Pedro Porro still, and we might need a right back. So, Gertrude could be very, very good, actually. Very, very good suggestions. We do have one more hashtag Ask Yorkie as well. It's going to be this one. Many pundits, I love this, man. I genuinely love this. Many pundits have been talking about the discipline problems plaguing your Tottenham squad. Do you believe a problem exists? If so, how do you plan on rectifying it? I mean, there's one thing that I will say about the squad, and we have to be honest and hold our hands up, is there are a lot of young players in this team. We all know it. There are a ton of young players in this team, and that does mean that, you know, there are going to be some of the lads out there that want to go out and party. They want to go out and have a good time, and they do need to be taken under somebody's wing. But what we do have fundamentally as well at this club is some extremely hard-working professional players that are veterans. When you look at Son, you look at Luka Modric and players alike, I feel like there's a good enough balance in this team that we are going to see some of those discipline issues with the younger players and, of course, the red cards that we had in the recent game. But I do feel like with those older players, we are going to be able to rectify it, and it isn't going to be a constant theme. The Archie Gray problem, the red cards. I feel like right now we want to put that in our past and move forward with the team as it is. We have our captain, Heung-min Son, and our vice-captain, Luka Modric here. Both of them are going to be solving all the problems that we have in the dressing room. I'm sure of that. Successful dressing rooms breed success on the pitch, and that's what we're hoping for. But that's going to be it for the hashtag Ask Yorkies, boys. Thank you very much for getting them in, as per usual. If you want to leave one, it's hashtag Ask Yorkie and then your question. Whatever you want. If you want to make it more press conference theme like that last one, I do appreciate it. If it's player suggestions, you just want to hear your comment read out in the episode. It's completely up to you. But I appreciate each and every one that does it. Smash the like button if you got this far in the video and you're enjoying it. Let's carry on. We've got Chelsea to take on next. Chelsea are currently 5th in the league as well, as we are 3rd. It's still only that point gap. So this is actually a huge game in terms of the title race. And I feel like we've been pretty decent against Chelsea recently. So I'm kind of expecting a similar situation here, especially considering we're at home. Now, this is the Chelsea lineup. They've got Nkunku, they've got Jackson, they've got Sterling, Palmer, still 89 Palmer now. Eric Sanchez, good player, actually. They've got Vega still. I thought he would have improved more than that, but Colwell, Badiashile, Reece James. This is a very good team with a okay bench. Oh, Julio Valverde. I wonder who he is. He could be good. It's an okay bench. It's nothing special. Chelsea, I don't feel like, are built too well. Maybe they're having a bit of a down season right now. I don't see too many new players in this team. Let's see if we can go out there, though, and have a good, dominant performance. Oh, Hato lost out. I just don't want to let him get it across. We did in the end. Raheem Sterling trying to box him out. Van der Ven did brilliantly. I tell you what, can we break a little bit after that? Bakayoko out wide. Oh, maybe we can. Maybe we can. Vanderson. Because that one inside to Reinders. Reinders still has it. Reinders still has it and looks to play it all the way back to Heung-min Son. Ooh, that could have been beautiful. Reinders again. Is this great? Oh, that's just a poor pass. Sterling inside to Palmer. What a block from Van der Ven. What a block that was from Van der Ven. Reinders given space. Bakayoko plays it up. Finds Bonnie. That's actually a really nice touch. Bonnie now looking out wide. I don't think I've got that ball on. I just didn't think I had the ability to play that pass. We're going to actually work this one out now because Reinders is in a great spot. It was our own player in the way. Bakayoko there. Over to Reinders. Reinders brings it forward and then lays it on. Oh, this could be good. Vanderson. Oh, Colwell got there. I thought I had Madison clean in. Nkunku. Across to Jackson. I'll have to be tight on him. Oh, we lose out. Jackson with a shot. Vicario saves. The press here that we are playing under is absolutely insane. It genuinely, I'm finding it so hard to even move the ball. Have time to think. Have time to pause. We're not being given it. Oh, Palmer again. And Van der Ven needed to come over. But it's just recycled. It's just recycled Chelsea attack after attack. Can we break forward now? Heung-min Son. Play it. Oh, that might be lovely. Bonnie. Pulls it back. Madison! Oh, what a way to take the lead. This game has been insanely difficult to play against Chelsea. James Madison making it 1-0 Tottenham on the breakaway. Bonnie with the assist. Dragged all the defenders away. Stands it up into Mads. Oh, what a finish. This has probably been James Madison's year, you know. He's been so good this season. It's probably been his year. He's shone. But there is still so much time left on this clock. There's still so much time for Chelsea to keep playing the way they want to play. We need to stay locked in, stay focused. Oh, my God. How has he got that ball through? It's 1-1 just like that. I cannot believe how easy that was for Chelsea. That was such an easy ball through. Tore our back line just instantly. I need to see that back. I just want to see the pass in from Sterling. Like, look at this. He makes the move. I think we've messed up. Van der Ven doesn't track him. It's insane that it's Van der Ven as well. Van der Ven doesn't track him, and then we concede. I said there was still loads of time in this game, and it felt like we really had to fight for our goal. Didn't particularly feel like Chelsea had to fight for theirs. Although, gotta imagine we slide him in again. Would have been insane, but Barishile a tall lad. And you can't blow up there. We had Son was in. Half time. It's 1-1. See if we can go on and win this game then now. And we're going to have to be good and maybe not be as sloppy as that and get the ball away. Son. Oh, how did he find that ball to Maddison? Maddison's footwork there was brilliant. Reiner's then up to Bonnie. Bonnie knew that Bakayoko was going to be available. Not the right pass. Let's see where Chelsea are going to put this. Lofted it up straight to Bakayoko. That was weird. Reiner's then can play it into Son, who used to have the legs to just breeze by here. I'm not sure he does anymore. Heung-min Son. Can he do something special? I mean, he's still got it. But it's just whether I can do something special with it. Heung-min Son. Still Son. Still Son! Tried to fire off a shot. Sanchez blocks it. We've got Angel Gomez on the pitch now. Decided to bring him on. He's a dangerous man. Jorgensen gets to that one. I feel like Angel Gomez is just going to give that little bit of burst. Maddison's played well. Bagged the goal as well. But he was tired. Now, Angel Gomez just got a bit more, hasn't he? In terms of what he's got in the gas tank, is what I should say. I'm also going to massively freshen up the back line because I think tired legs could be a absolute killer for us here. So if we make those changes in the back line, it might help me massively. Destiny Doji steals that. Tries to play it up to Son. Oh, he couldn't get to it. That was so unlucky. Reinders to Bakayoko. Opened up some space. Oh, I tried to play it out wide. Colwell just stepped up. Bergval. Son. Side there to Angel Gomez. Ooh! What the hell was that? That was insane. This is a red. It's not a penalty, I don't think, but this has to be a red. What the hell was that tackle? Yeah, there we go. Chelsea down a man now. I hope Angel Gomez is actually okay. I feel like he is. Yeah, he's sound. Angel Gomez is fine. He can take a bit of a knock. Is this Son position? How good is Son? Power free kicks is 66. I feel like Son's better than that. He's got good curve. I'm going to go for this. I am going to go for this. I'm going to score with Heung-min Son, and I'm going to scream. I'm going to scream when it hits the back of the net. Oh, score the secondary. Never mind, Bergval. Oh, my God. This is so unlucky. That might be one of the last chances if they keep the ball now. We should be able to press them now. They've got a man less. Bergval. Terrible pass. I mean, he was off balance. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We get away with it. Oh, Bergval loses it. He's had a really poor showing since coming on the pitch. This is actually the first time we're touching the football, realistically, since they had the man sent off. It's insane. They just keep hold of it. It's really annoying the way the AI plays when they're in that position. Screw it. Never mind. That was poor. Cannot waste this one opportunity that we've just been gifted. See if we can create something now. Is that a good ball out wide? It is. Back in then to Bonnie. Bonnie holds it up. And we fire it in. Reinders fires off the shot. Jorgensen with a save. They're going to recoup the football, and I think they're going to hold it. Yeah, they are. We're only going to get a point from this game, boys. And to be fair, it's a frustrating point because they had 10 men. I mean, they were really frustrating to play against. I don't know if you guys have had these games against AI this year where they just, I don't know, fundamentally, they just keep the ball a lot and do a lot of zigzagging and running round and running backwards, then running forwards, then running, but you know, there's a lot of that. Oh, lovely little glitch here in the game this year, and that was kind of just one of those games. Great goal, though. Great goal for Maddison. I'm thinking we might have to loan Bergval back out. I thought he was dreadful in that match, but I probably shouldn't judge him just on one game. And with it being deadline day, it was probably not the right time to try and do it. I did in the end loan Donnelly out, but I don't feel like we need to do anything here. I'm going to absolutely skip the deadline day. I am very happy with our business. I'm very happy with our team. I think we have a chance of trying to win the Premier League. I really do. We're going to take a look at where we are in that. How is it here? How are we? Oh, no, we are at the semi-finals. We played the first leg against Brentford. I didn't even realise that. We're nearly in the final of the Carabao Cup. But if we look at the Premier League, we're at 4th now. But you look at the points, it's super close. It's 3 points between us and Liverpool. And that was a really tough game against Chelsea. So as long as we can keep up good performances, we'll be absolutely all right. We're going to have some big games coming up in the next episode then. So if we beat Brentford, opportunity to go to the final. Ipswich, West Ham, Bournemouth, all winnable games. So if we can go on a run again, we usually have a little bit of a soggy patch coming up here somewhere. And then we're just waiting for the next round of the Champions League as well, which will probably come in the next episode, I'm not going to lie. And then our end run stretch of the season, we play Liverpool and Man City as the final 2 games of this season. They could dictate if we win the league or not. Wow. That is insane. But anyway, boys, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for all the support as per usual. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hit the like button. Smash subscribe if you do. I'll see you in the next one.